Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my favourite concealers for pale skin. So I've been doing like a series. I've done bronzers for pale skin, I've done blushes for pale skin, I've done primers, I can't remember what else, if I've done anything else. But today we're doing concealers, and I find it quite hard, to be honest, to find a concealer suitable for my super pale skin, and the ones I'm going to share today are really good. I've also got two special mentions that I don't have with me. I don't have the concealers because I've used them up, but I'll show you a photo of them on the internet in case you're interested in trying them. So yeah, let's just get started. They're not in any particular order. I will swatch them on my arm for you so you can see the paleness of them. But yeah, let's just get started. So first of all, we've got Colourpop concealers. I love these concealers. They are super full coverage and they come in about like 50 different shades. So that's the only trouble, is it's hard to find like your shade. So I have 4 shades, and I've got to be honest, I use them all different points of the year. So I've got light neutral 15 and fair neutral 10, and they're probably the darkest ones. Now I use those in the summertime once I've got a bit of a tan. They're a bit darker than super pale, so I wouldn't suggest those if you are my colour or paler, unless you're looking to buy for the summertime. But still, I do mix them, so they're good. Now I would say the perfect shade for winter, spring, or whenever you don't have fake tan on, or if you don't have like a summer tan, I would say the perfect shade is Fair 08. And I've just swatched that on my arm, and it is like a really good shade. So you can see there, this is Fair 08. I also have Fair 04, which is super pale again. So if you're paler than me, or like winter time, this is one for you. I think this is a bit too light for me, so if you are paler than me, maybe that's the one for you. I'm not sure, but this one is really, really good. It does slightly oxidize, so bear that in mind. Maybe you want to go a shade lighter, but this is the perfect one for me and my pale skin. So this is Fair 08. Looks quite dark there, but if you blend it in quick enough, it doesn't get too dark. I wonder how dark this actually gets the longer I don't blend it in. So yeah, that was Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and they're really affordable. I think they're about £8 on the website, and they're always doing deals, like 2 concealers for £10 or whatever they're doing. So if you're looking to buy on there, check out for a deal, and maybe you could get 2 colours just in case one isn't right. And yeah, really affordable and such amazing quality. Colourpop is such good quality. So that was that one. Next up we have Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is a really good concealer. It's like so old though, isn't it? I remember the first shade I had in this was 10, and it was way too dark for me. But I have quite a few shades now. I have 03, I have 05, 10 and 15, I think. And the shade for me personally is 05. It doesn't have a name, so I'm not sure. But even this can be too light sometimes, and I need to mix it with a darker one. So it really does depend on your shade. You might want to get like a few. As you can see, the Colourpop one is super oxidized, but when you blend it in, it's not like that, don't worry. So this is Fair. So this is Fit Me 05. That's the kind of colour that is good for me, but sometimes, like I said, I do have to mix it. This is also really full coverage concealer, so it's also buildable as well. And I think this is like, is this £6 in Boots? So it's worth trying, and it comes in really pale shades all the way up to darker shades as well, so it's really, really good. Next up, I'm going to mention the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer by Maybelline. This is in the shade Fair. Now, this is probably the darkest one out of all of them. It is quite a dark concealer, but what I tend to do with this one, wow, it is dark compared to the others. What I do with this one is I put this on first to get rid of my dark circles, and then I tend to apply a lighter concealer on top, because this is so good at getting rid of dark circles, obviously because it says Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealer, so it does get rid of dark circles. It's so full coverage, but even the Fair, the lightest shade, is that colour. So maybe do this first and put a lighter concealer on top, but it's worth it just because it is so full coverage. Don't remember how much this was. Was this like $7.99 maybe? But all these concealers are super affordable. There's no high-end concealers here. I'm a drugstore girl, so yeah, it's worth it just to buy this for the full coverageness and then put a lighter one on top. So yeah, that's this one. Next up we have the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade One Fair. I love this concealer. This is the concealer that I wear every single day to work. It's probably the perfect shade for me. It's the best colour match, I would say. I'm sure this is like $6.99. So good. And it's not as full coverage as Colourpop or the Maybelline one, but you know, it's good for every day. If you're not going full on glam, it's still really good for every day. And it's this one here, this last shade. Yeah, it's just really good. I wear this every day to work. You don't need loads of it. It blends really easy. It's kind of matte as well. And it's super affordable. So this is probably one of my favourites actually. This is the one I use the most, I would say. I use it every day. So yeah, that's that one. Now the last one that I can swatch for you is this one. Now I have, this one is so annoying, right? I bought this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer and it's in the shade Porcelain 320. So I did a video on this, testing this out with the Infallible foundation. And I was really annoyed because, watch this now. Now this concealer is great if you are the colour of this behind me, because that is the colour of it. Never seen anything like it. But it is so annoying because this is so full coverage. So I really wish that I got like a darker shade. You wouldn't think that Porcelain would be this colour. You'd think like snow, maybe. So I can't use this concealer unless I mix it with a darker one, which is so annoying because I love it because it is so full coverage and it's easy to blend and it's affordable. So I don't know whether I'm going to go out and get a darker shade or if I'm just going to mix this with another one. But if you are looking for this, don't get this shade, get the next shade up or even the one after that. Maybe go into the shop and test it because I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, it's really good concealer, but the colour matches, the colour shades are way off. Right, next concealer I don't have with me, but I want to show you. It's the Makeup Revolution concealer. I think I had the shade C1 and this is really good full coverage concealer. I used to love it. The only trouble with it is that I used it up really quickly. Like it seemed to go really fast. That's why I don't have it now. But it is really full coverage, really creamy on your face, perfect colour match, and really affordable, wasn't it? Were they like £6, I think? So I definitely need to get another one of those. And the next one is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I think I had it in Porcelain. It looks like that. Black top, and then a clear tube. And I used to love that concealer. The only trouble with that as well is that went like that. I'm sure that went in about a month. It really was really quick. So I think it was £6, but it wasn't long lasting. Like it didn't last a long time in terms of weeks and months. It lasted on your face, but it didn't last in terms of how much was in the bottle. So maybe bear that in mind. But it was a really good colour match, really pale. And for £6 you can't go wrong. So that's another one I need to pick up as well. But yeah, other than that, these concealers, I can't believe how many, like these have like oxidized so much. It's crazy. Like that one, they've just oxidized so much. So I guess if you don't blend them out quick enough, they're gonna oxidize. So yeah, these are the paler ones. That is just snow. It's just crazy, that one is. But yeah, these are my favorite concealers. These are my recommendations. If you have super pale skin, these are just the ones that I tend to use and I love. And most of them are full coverage and they're all drugstore as well. So yeah, that completes this video. I hope this was helpful if you're looking for a new concealer. I gave you some options there, all affordable options as well. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already so you can see all my other videos. And leave a comment down below of what your favourite concealer is as well, and I can check it out. If it's one that I don't already have. So let me know in the comments. So yeah, thank you so much for watching guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!